Hey, how's it going? In this video, I want to talk about why you should be building equity. And I'm not going to pretend like this is super crazy advice. I'm sure you already know this, but I think it's helpful to think about as you think about your future or how you want to retire, or maybe just like your plans for the next couple of years, right? And the reason you should be building equity in whatever you're doing is because, bottom line, you're not going to get rich trading your time for money. Okay? So I'm going to say that again. You're not going to get rich. You're not going to build wealth trading your time for money because you're limited on time, right? Obviously, you can make more and more money, but the problem is you only have so much time. So you're never really going to get rich from trading your time for money. You have to be able to make money without spending your time, okay? And I'm not sure about what your motivations are, what your goals are. My personal goals is that I don't want to work as early as possible. So I want to retire as early as possible. And the way you can do that is by having enough money where that money makes enough money where it covers your expenses, right? At that point, you can just live for free perpetually. And that's what I would be like, oh, that's the next level I'm trying to reach. And once you're there, you start playing a different game. I'm not sure what that game is. Maybe it's try to amass power or, do philanthropy, whatever it is, but I'm not there yet. I'll think about it when I get there. But my goal in life right now is to basically get financially free, right? And I'm not going to be able to do that by just working and trying to make more money, getting paid more per hour or whatever that is. You have to leverage your time, right, in order to make money without spending time. And how you can do that is you can get equity, right? So as whatever you own becomes more and more valuable, you're able to make more money without spending your time. And I'm not saying, hey, you gotta go like do a startup, right? Because there's risks as well. So I'm not saying, hey, put it all in equity, right? I'm not saying that, but you definitely need to be building equity somewhere. I would say doing a startup is heavy on the equity side, low on the money side, and that has downsides as well, right? I have friends that have that work at large companies where they get equity and they get paid well, and they have the best of both worlds, so that works really well. But like even if you work somewhere and you don't get equity in that company you're working for, you can build your own equity somewhere else, right? So for example, if you can save some of your income and invest that in some stocks or whatever and have that build up, that's probably the only way you're gonna get rich. Not stocks exclusively, but just whatever, something that needs to build up without your time affecting it proportionally, if that makes sense. So for example, if you're a doctor, you make $700,000 a year, right? Which is like top 1% of earners. Like that doctor probably will increase expenses while he lives, right? And then once he retires, he's not going to be able to support that level of lifestyle if he didn't save and invest his money or build his equity somewhere else. So no matter how much money you make, you can't get out of the rat race without building equity somewhere, right? So hope that makes sense. I don't want to beat a dead horse. I can give you a million examples, but just when you're thinking about whatever you're doing, you have to really make sure that you're able to build equity in whatever you're doing. So it doesn't have to be the exact thing you're working on, but it has to be somewhere. Hope that helps. See you in the next video.